In this video, I'll help you to figure out which size and type replacement water filter is best for your family, how often to replace it, and where you can get it. Hi, I'm Gary the Water Guy, and I simplify water filtration to help you conquer crappy water for your family. You want to make sure you get the correct size and type of replacement water filter for your family the first time and protect your family from the contaminants in your water. But by looking at the filter housings, you have no idea of what kind of filters are actually inside. So let me show you how to figure out exactly what you need. With any kind of whole house water filter or pre-filter for a UV water system, you need to replace those filters at some point. Basically, you need to replace them once a year or whenever they become so clogged that they slow down your water flow, whichever comes first. First, let's talk about filter size. There's basically two diameters, 2.5 inches and 4.5 inches in diameter, and two lengths, either 10-inch or 20-inch. But those are the size of the filters themselves inside the filter housing, not the size of the filter housing itself. So without opening the filter housing, you don't know what size filter you have inside. But I got a solution. I put together a simple chart here to show you the approximate outside dimensions of the filter housing compared to what's inside. So what I mean here is if you compare the size of the filter to the actual filter housing, so you can just measure the size of the filter housing, and from there you can figure out what size filter you have. So for example, if you have a filter housing like this one, you would just measure across here, and that would give you the width, and then you'd measure the length from here to here. So for this example, if you measure the filter housing as being 5.5 inches across and 10 inches from here to here, that tells us that it's a 10-inch slimline filter. So the filter size itself, the part that goes inside the filter housing, is 2.5 inches by 10 inches. And you can see it goes all the way down the list. If you've got one of our 20-inch big blues, like this one here, then you would just measure across here and the overall length. And from there, it would help you determine what size filter is inside. So the bigger the filter, the less often that you need to change it, because it has more capacity. Next, what do you want that filter to do for your family? Well, if you're on a chlorinated city water source, you'll want a carbon filter to remove that chlorine, one like this. But you also need to check with your water provider or municipality to see if they combine ammonia with chlorine, in which case you'll need a chloramine filter, just like this one. But not all carbon filters are exactly the same. So I've got a great YouTube video that shows you the differences, and I'll put a link in the description down below. Or maybe your city water has too much sediment or dirt in it, and it keeps clogging the screens for your washing machine or the aerators on your kitchen taps. Then you need a sediment filter just like this. If your water source is well water, again, you need to know what you're hoping to accomplish. If you have lots of dirt in your water, you'll need a coarse, high micron filter to do the heavy lifting before your other water filtration equipment. Basically, the higher the micron number, the coarser the filter. And I've got a great YouTube video that explains which micron filter you'd want to use. And again, I got a description down below. But if you're on well or lake water, you'll have a UV light to make sure the water's bacteria-free for your family. And you'll need a 5 micron pre-filter just before the UV light to get the sediment down to 5 microns, and follow it up with a carbon filter to get rid of the herbicides and pesticides from your water. And there's also specialty filters like this Tannin filter to remove, that weak tea color that's often associated with cottages and cabins that get their water from lakes, rivers, and wells. And there's a whole other assortment of specialty filters, anything from calcite filters to change the pH of your water, and a whole lot more. We have a huge assortment of whole house water filters at our e-commerce stores. So you can go to WaterEstore.ca in Canada or WaterEstore.com in the United States. We offer free shipping and discount pricing. Still not exactly sure what filters you need? No problem. Just email us pictures of your filter housing, or better yet, the filters. Let us know the size and what you'd like the filters to accomplish for you, and we'll make some recommendations. All you do is just email us at info@waterestore.com. Doesn't matter if you're in Canada or the US, we'll check it out for you and make our best recommendation. And once you have the best filter, you'll need this video to know how to replace it. Click the link and I'll see you there.